Good.
Hello.
Hi.
My name is Kate. I'm going to be your student nurse today, okay?
Okay.
Can I just get your name and date of birth real quick?
Sure. Madison Johnson, 210-2000.
Perfect. Can I just see your wristband real quick? Sorry about the hand sanitizer. Perfect.
Okay.
Kate, do you know why you're here today?
I think we're doing a head to toe assessment.
That is exactly what we're doing.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do head to toe, and
Okay.
then we're going to go through multiple steps. And this can take about 20 minutes. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just going to ask you just a few more questions. Are you in any pain at all right now?
No,
Okay. And do you know how you got here?
I drove.
Okay. And do you know what year it is?
2023.
Yep, that's perfect. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start in your head,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna get some gloves on real quick.
Okay.
Did you have a good day today?
I did. Have a pretty good day.
That's good.
How about yourself?
You know, just busy as ever, but I love it.
Mm.
Okay, so I'm just gonna palpate your hair here, make sure everything's okay. Looks like a little hiding. Perfect. Okay, now I'm gonna go to your face. Palpate your facial bones. Okay, I'm gonna take your jaw. Can you open and close? Perfect. Can you clench? Awesome. And I'm just going to test your cranial nerves real quick, okay? So
Okay.
just puff out your cheeks, smile, frown, wrinkle your forehead. Perfect. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna palpate about right here, and
Okay.
I'm just gonna pull your eyes down a little bit. You're gonna look up, okay?
Okay.
I'm just checking that sclera. Okay, go ahead and look up. Perfect. And I'm gonna palpate around here, palpate those lymph nodes. Okay, perfect. And so now we're gonna move over to your eyes.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna test your eyebrows real quick, or check them real quick. Okay, perfect. Some hand sanitizer. Okay, and so now we're gonna do a couple tests with your eyes,
Okay.
and it's just gonna require this pen light to go and shine in your eyes. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. And so what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna shine it into your eyes, and you just look straight forward. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. Okay, just one more time. Okay, perfect. So now what we're gonna do with the eyes is we're gonna have you look at this pen, and you see that fire alarm back there?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to look at the pen and then the fire alarm when I tell you, okay? So
Okay.
look at the pen, fire alarm, pen, fire alarm, perfect. So now the next test we're gonna do is your just eye movement, okay? So
Okay.
I'm just gonna move this pen, and you're just gonna look, but don't move with your eyes, not your head, okay? Getting close. Perfect. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is you're gonna cover one eye,
Okay.
just like this. We're gonna test your visual fields, and I'm gonna bring my fingers across and just tell me when you can see them.
See?
Okay, perfect. Now the other eye.
See?
Okay, perfect. Okay, and now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have you stand up real quick. And I want you to stand about 20 feet away.
Okay.
So that's perfect right there. And I want you to read the lowest line you can.
PECFD.
Perfect. And now cover one eye and do the same thing.
PECFD.
Okay, and now cover the other one.
PECFD.
Perfect. So now you can go ahead and take a seat and lay back down. And I'm just going to test your visual fields here, or your near vision.
Okay.
So I'm going to hold it about right here, and you just read that sentence that you can read, the lowest one.
Okay. The 2nd century of the Christian era.
Perfect.
Lowest one.
Okay. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to move over to your ears,
Okay.
and I'm just going to look inside your ears real quick. Okay. Just pull back, and palpate. Okay. Perfect. Make sure. Is there any tenderness there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to move to the other side.
Okay.
Pull. Okay. And palpate. Any tenderness right there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have you cover one ear. I'm gonna go on that side. And I'm gonna go and just wiggle that finger real quick, and then I'm gonna say 3 words, okay?
Okay.
Dog, cat, mouse.
Dog, cat, mouse.
Perfect. Now do the other ear, and I'm gonna come on this side. Go ahead and wiggle your finger. Cat, dog, mouse.
Cat, dog, mouse.
Perfect. So now I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use this little tool here. It's gonna vibrate.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stick it on top of your head first, and you just tell me if you can hear it out of one ear or both ears, okay?
Okay. Equal.
Okay, perfect. And so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna stick it behind your head, your ear right here, and you're
Okay.
gonna tell me when you can't hear it anymore.
Okay.
And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit it and I'm just gonna put it right next to you and you tell me when, okay?
Can't hear it anymore.
Okay, perfect. So we're gonna move over to the other side. We do the same thing, just right behind the ear.
Okay. Okay, can't hear it.
Awesome. Now I'm gonna do the same thing, just right next to your ear.
Okay, can't hear it.
Okay, awesome. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna move down to your nose. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just look inside and just make sure everything is doing well there. Okay, perfect. And so now what I want you to do is I want you to cover one nostril and breathe in and out. Can you breathe pretty clearly?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now go to the other side. And how's that nose doing?
Good.
Okay, perfect. And so now I'm gonna give you something to smell and I want you to tell me what it is.
Okay. Strawberries.
Oh yeah, that is definitely what it is. And so now what we're gonna do is move down to your mouth. Okay?
Yeah.
So what I want you to do is I want you to stick out your tongue and open your mouth. I'm gonna expect real quick everything in there, your teeth, your gums. Okay, now say ah. Okay, perfect. So now I'm gonna stick this stick down your throat and we're just gonna test your gag reflex. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Now I'm gonna give you something and you're gonna taste it and just tell me if it's sour, sweet, or bitter, okay?
Okay. Sour.
Perfect. Okay, and so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna move down to your neck.
Okay.
And your neck has a couple more steps than these other ones, so we're just gonna try to get through as quick as we can.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna touch each of your carotid arteries here on both sides, one at a time. Now your trachea, just make sure it's even. Your thyroids and your lymph nodes. Okay, perfect. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have you turn your head to the side. I'm just looking for your jugular vein here, and now the other side. Okay, perfect. And now what I want you to do is do some range of motion. So back and forth, and front and back. Okay, now I'm gonna give you some resistance. So go ahead and push against my hand, do this other side, and then shrug your shoulders, come down. Perfect, now do it again. Perfect. So now I'm gonna listen for some bruise on your neck and the carotid arteries. So go ahead and just relax. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna move down on the head to toe. We're gonna go down to your lower extremities, or upper extremities, sorry.
Okay.
And so I'm just gonna feel around, kind of feel your strength and everything. And I want you to grab my fingers real quick. I'm gonna grab them and squeeze. Okay, perfect. And then I want you to push up and then push down. Okay, perfect. I'm just gonna test your cuticles and your nails here. Make sure they feel. Okay, perfect. Now I'm gonna test your radial, or check your radial pulses bilaterally. Okay, awesome. And so now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to have you do some range of motion with your arms, okay? So I'm gonna lower this real quick. And go ahead and raise your hands up like this, and up, and down, and put both of them on your chest, and out. That's perfect, awesome. Is there anything hurt when you're doing that? Okay, awesome. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna move over to your back.
Okay.
And so I just need you to sit up right here. I'm gonna lower this thing. It's more comfortable for you. Okay? And so I'm just gonna do a couple tests and kind of check your spine here. So I'm just gonna feel around real quick, your scapula, your vertebrae. Okay, perfect. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna percuss your vertebrae here.
Okay.
Perfect. And I'm gonna check your CVA here. So just a little bump. Another one. Any tenderness there?
Mm-mm.
Okay, perfect. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to check your lungs and everything. So we're going to start with, I just want you to take a deep breath in and out. Perfect. And now I'm going to have you say 99.
99, 99, 99, 99.
Perfect. And so now what we're gonna do, or what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna percuss your back. And there's about 10 on the back and then 4 on each side.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do it real quick. Okay, now to your sides, go ahead and lift up your arms, thank you. Okay, perfect. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna listen for your respiratory, okay?
Okay.
Okay, for each one, I'm gonna hold, I need you to take a deep breath in, okay? Okay, go ahead. 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 And go ahead. Okay, now back to the side, so go ahead and use your arms. Breath in. Perfect. Go ahead. Go ahead. And one more on each side. Okay, awesome. You're doing great so far. How you feeling?
Good.
Okay, awesome. So now I'm going to come over here. I'm just going to inspect your chest and everything, and it just kind of listen to your lungs from the front, okay?
Okay.
So here we go. There's about 8 spots on this side too.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Okay, deep breath in. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. And one more. Okay, perfect. So now what we're going to do is we're going to inspect your PMI.
Okay.
And so it's just right around here, your fifth intercostal, and it's about right there. Okay, perfect. And you can go ahead and lay down for this. I'm just going to check your heart
Okay.
and the heart sounds, and there's about 6 of them. So here we go. You know, and you can just take deep breaths, it's okay. Okay, and can you just turn to your left side here, and I'm going to recheck them.
Yes.
Thank you. Can you lift up your arm real quick so I can check them? Thank you. Okay, perfect. And relax. And so now that we're done with those, we're just going to keep moving lower.
Okay.
So we're going to actually test your abdominal region here.
Okay.
And so I'm just going to first auscultate your bowel sounds
Okay.
real quick in each quadrant. Okay, perfect. And now I'm going to switch to the bell and we're going to listen for some bruise, okay? Okay, awesome. Now we're just going to do a couple more tests.
Okay.
And so I'm just going to palpate around very lightly and give you a little massage there. Okay. And now I'm going to percuss each quadrant, okay? Any tenderness at all while I'm doing that?
Mm-mm.
Okay, perfect. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to test your reflexes here.
Okay.
So I'm just going to go from your belly button out in each quadrant. Perfect. And now I just want you to take a little sit up. Just make sure. Okay, perfect. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to go down to your lower extremities.
Okay.
And so I'm just going to feel and touch your legs. Just make sure the temperature is good. And we're going to do them bilaterally here.
Okay.
I'm going to test for edema here. Okay, perfect. And then we're going to test your pulses here.
Okay.
We're about running right here, around your ankle. And then can you have your right leg lifted up here? Okay, perfect. Now left leg. Okay, perfect. And so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some range of motion.
Okay.
And so what I want you to do is take your leg out like this, and the other leg. Perfect. Now leg up. Perfect. And the other leg. Perfect. Knee to chest. Knee to chest. Getting a workout. And then ankles. Just go ahead and roll those ankles. Then point your toes. And then wiggle those toes. Okay, perfect. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have you, we're gonna do like a neurological test, okay?
Okay.
So I'm gonna push your toe forward or back, and you just tell me if it's forward or back, okay?
Okay.
Ready?
Up.
Yep.
Down.
Perfect.
Down.
Yep.
Up.
Perfect. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna have you take a seat up, sorry, I can't speak today. And go ahead and stand up.
Okay.
And now what I want you to do is walk towards the door.
Okay.
And come on back. And go ahead and touch your toes. Perfect. I'm just gonna inspect your back here. Make sure everything's straight. Okay, go ahead and stand up and lean back as far as you can, side to side as far as you can. Perfect. And one more forward. Okay, perfect. And so you can go ahead and take a seat there and just go ahead and sit up real quick. And I'm just gonna test your reflexes here.
Okay.
And so go ahead and move your arm real quick. I'm gonna turn it like this, sorry. Okay, we're gonna test your biceps. Okay, now go ahead and relax your arm. We're gonna test your triceps. And the other side. Okay, now we're gonna test your knees.
Okay.
So go ahead and relax. Okay, now your Achilles. Okay, perfect. And you can go ahead and lay down for the rest of this. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do a 2-point. So I'm going to either poke you with one side or both sides, and you just tell me what it is, okay? So go ahead and close your eyes.
1.
Okay.
2.
Perfect.
2.
Yep.
1.
Perfect. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to do what's called like a sensation, and I'm actually going to do it on your face first.
Okay.
And so what you're going to do is you're going to fill it out on your face, and then we're going to move down your body, okay?
Okay.
So go ahead and tell me when you feel it.
Right there.
Yep.
Like that.
Yep.
Right there.
Okay, now we're going to move down your body and just tell me where you feel it.
Okay. On my hand.
Yep.
On my arm.
Yep.
On my ankle.
Yep, perfect. Okay, so now hold out your hand, and I'm going to give you something, you just kind of identify what it is, okay?
Okay. Is it a key?
It is, good job. Okay, and so I'm going to do the sharp and dull sensation, and so this is dull and this is sharp. And we're going to do it like just like what I said with your face all the way down, okay?
Okay.
So go ahead. Close your eyes. What is that?
Dull.
Yep.
Sharp.
Yep.
Dull.
Yep.
Sharp.
Yep.
Dull.
Yep.
Sharp.
Perfect. Okay, so actually hold out your hand one more time. We're going to do one more test, and I'm going to draw something in your hand, and you just tell me what it is, okay?
Okay. An S.
One more time.
8.
Yes, perfect. No, you got it. It's okay. Okay, now we're going to test your vibrations, and you just tell me where I'm going to where you can feel this on your body. Okay,
Okay.
so go ahead and close your eyes again.
On my arm.
Perfect.
On my leg.
Yep.
On my shoulder.
Yep. Perfect. And so now I believe we are done,
Okay.
and I hope I'm glad I was able to work with you. And is there any questions you have for me before I leave?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, if there's any, here's your call light, so go ahead and push that if you have any questions.
Okay, thank you.
And I'm going to make sure the bed is all the way low. Okay, perfect. And I hope you have a wonderful day.
Thank you as well.
Thank you.